Hello, welcome to Life Contingencies Math 335. We're excited about this semester as this is an in-person class for now. And I'm looking forward to covering the mathematics of life contingencies, the basic prerequisites. Well, what you really need to know is you need to know some probability, because we will be using some conditional probability. You'll be doing some elementary integration from time to time. A lot of it, though, will be, you don't have to have it. You don't have to be a pro right now, but it would be great if this weren't the first time you've seen conditional probability. Now, the one thing I should say is I should say stuff about COVID. I'd rather not talk about it, but I think it does need to be talked about. First thing is I am fully vaccinated and my card is on file with our Human Resources Office. There's also a state of Illinois, I believe, database, and I'll happily display a copy of my card on request, just so you know I'm not endangering you. There is a university mask mandate for indoor, which I will enforce, but this group, I don't see a problem with anybody, being belligerent or not wanting to do it, but I should make you aware of it. And yes, the plan is to be in the classroom and do as much in the classroom as possible. And that includes quizzes and exams. Now, the plan right now, and I'll have this on the syllabus, is to make the exams traditional in that you sit down, you write, generally no notes. Reason for that is that makes it more like the Professional Society of Actuaries exams. And give you good practice for that. But I also understand that things can change. And if we go fully online, and I'm not saying we will, but that's a possibility, that we'll revisit that thing, and we'll revisit that. We'll be using Canvas for notes and things like that. Now, that being said, because of the pandemic, because if you might be in quarantine, and again, there's no shame, you might have been exposed to somebody, you may have followed every protocol and been vaccinated and got it anyway. I mean, I know that's happened, people I know. I will stream every class via Zoom. And because there's only 10 people, I might be able to even catch some interaction there. If you have a question and stuff. I can't promise that in my other classes, which are much larger. But this class, only 10, I should be able to, keep an eye on, if you're on Zoom. And I plan on posting every lesson on Canvas. We will be using Canvas. Now, as far as the exams go, if you have an accommodation, and you might, I'll work with you. The class starts at 4:30, but my last class finishes at 3. So, I mean, you have the option of taking a testing center or doing it in class, and I can just stay a little longer or something. We'll work with you. Now, as far as COVID goes, if you're in quarantine, or you're sick, or even if you have a medical condition that makes you nervous, we can work something out. I think what I would do, if you're going to take the exam remotely, and anybody, if you want to do that, just let me know you'll be doing it. I'll have the exam ready to post on the learning management on Canvas as soon as the exam starts. You can look at it, write it down, and do it in front of me. I mean, do it with your camera on. So if you're going to do it remotely, you have to have a camera on. This is not some, recorded thing of you. I mean, I anticipate you doing the exams in the class, but things happen. So, we'll work it out. I don't want this to be a burden. Now, the other thing I want to express is about email. I check email during the work days. I generally do not respond to email questions over the weekend or in the evening. If you send something on Saturday, I'll see it Monday. You send something on Wednesday night, I'll see it Thursday. As far as my emails to you, most of them will be informational, saying, well, this exam's coming up, or this assignment is due, or something like that, and will not require a response. If there is an email that requires a response, those will be the kind of things like your exam 3 didn't upload, in the case if we have to do it that way, or your assignment 2 didn't upload, I can't grade it if I don't see it. And I will make a note of that in the subject line, so you'll know that it's not just something informational, but something that requires an action on your part. And I'll try to make it personal so you'll know it's for you. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we do have the book. There is a study guide that you can use, and we'll try to make this, a good experience for you and learn something. And students have had decent success taking the exams afterward, and it will be nice to actually see some of you in person after seeing each other virtually for so long. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. Stay safe, and let's have a good semester.